If you don't take me into game right now and make me look like a dickhead, Aaron, I swear I will never forgive you. There we go. Never mind. We are in.
I would say actually MexiGods has a better comp indeed. I think the way they want to play is also quite of a front to back, and they have just a better front line.
Yeah. I mean, I know they have the Shen. So Shen Pantheon is, I think Shen Pantheon is a better front line than Mordekaiser and Wukong. Primarily because of the Shen, but also just the ability to mitigate tons of damage with the E on Yeezy's Pantheon here. We've got a little 5-man in the top lane, Cheese Pro Max over here. Meanwhile, MexiGods have gone for a standard protect all the entrances, but yeah, I do agree. I think both teams kind of do the same thing, right? Like they both want to fight front to back. They both have really strong hyper carry, AD carries. They both have very defensive, disengage, peel kind of supports. And I think the only real difference here is in the mid lane. Obviously, the Syndra and the Sylas. Sylas is a little bit more aggressive early. Syndra kind of wants to scale. Syndra is more of a burst mage, I think, as well. But we will have to see how things play. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of focus around this bot lane again. Whoever gets fed first in the bot lane will probably be able to hard carry this one, because both teams will be looking for those front to backs.
It's also looking like a team. They both look like teams from game one. That game, it was, if I remember right, it was on Diamond. It was Nartop.
Yes.
Not Pantheon. Some random jungler in the jungle. That was played twice.
Oh, okay.
And then it was Syndra, Sivir, and some I think it was Soraka.
No, it was Yuumi. No?
Oh, Yuumi or whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's been 4 hours, right? Like, give me a little break. Well, on MexiGods, it's almost the same comp again. So technically, if they play the same, MexiGods completely demolish. But you know.
But like you said, it's been 5 hours, and the mental state of all players is not going to be in the same place that it was. You know, it's hard to bounce back from a stomp like what happened in that last game. So it will be a testament to the MexiGods if they can come into this game with a level head, because it is very difficult after a convincing game to come back immediately and just go, yep, cool, straight back in, try and win as cleanly as possible, right? Some players tilt way more easily when they've just had a stomp and they go straight into the next game. Some people become more aggressive because they're like, nah, that's not going to happen to me this time. I'm going to outplay it this time. And then they end up making over-aggressive plays and getting themselves caught and then losing due to, you know, just over-aggression. And speaking of, we see Mordekaiser takes a really bad trade there. Clean by Shen there. The wave was being held on his side and he was able to punish Madden there. So very clean gameplay on the Shen here. Still sitting on his pot as well, by the way. So he's definitely got the HP advantage. He's gonna turn it into a first blood.
Well played.
Big play on the Shen there.
That was really well played, actually.
Knowing his exact limits, we understand why Poseidon sees that shit banned on him. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're going to catch out Damon. Damon burns his flash and still dies. And Yeezy's going to be super happy with that. Got the full clear straight into a gank. He's going for the double crab. Wukong is here. Wukong has the health advantage, so this probably goes for the Wukong. I think if he's going to get another Q out here, he might be able to do something. And okay, both flashes are going to get burned, but Sylas should get this second kill.
That's feats.
And
that's feats for
feats of warfare over to the MexiGods right there in very quick fashion. Only literally 4 minutes on the clock, and they take that one. So now all they need is first turret or first three neutral monsters, and they are very much swimming. So I want to say that was clean there by Persephone to burn the spell shield to make sure Chompers still landed, because that obviously the spell shield there was used to deny Chompers, and it just didn't actually work because of Persephone burning it with, I think, her W Zephyr. So really well played by them. But yeah, on this replay, just a quick play there. They just didn't know where the Pantheon was. Pantheon gets a cheeky gank and gets a free kill for it. And nice here by Chris to be able to potentially punish, but I think knowing that it was a 2v1, his mid laner was already dead. It was risky, right? Especially Pantheon is stronger at this point in the game. The only reason that play was a kill for him was because Pantheon was already half HP.
And he also was using his cooldowns on Scuttle, so he didn't have Q. He didn't have his like abilities up as well.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, his W just came off cooldown, and he used it. He like W and immediately flashed away.
Yeah.
One thing I want to talk about here is I think both junglers know their role right now. They've both opted for tunnelers, which is definitely going to be Sundered Sky on both champions because they do not care about being the damage threat in their team in this game. They exclusively want to survive for as long as humanly possible to protect their AD carries. And so
it's great to see that both teams actually are, I would say, mainly an AD carry focused team. They really want to focus on that AD carry. And I think it's great to see because it means so much. Of one AD carry getting ahead, that's just brutal for the other one. Which is, I love to see this. I don't know about you, though.
For sure.
I think it's great.
Currently, it's super equal in this bot lane right now. You know, they've literally to the CS, essentially. They've got the same items, same CS, same XP. Wukong is looking to maybe make something happen here. They get the zap off onto the Sivir. Chris is sitting here in the back. They don't know he's here, so he can't clone over that wall. It's too thick, but if he gets a little bit closer, he can clone over the thinner part of it. But it looks like he's just gonna base, reset, and go back to his camps on the top side. You know, blue buff is up. Put himself a camp behind for the hover, but not gonna cost him too much tempo wise here. And Ultimate is in for Yeezy, so we could see Grand Skyfall come out at some point in the near future. I would imagine it's going to go mid. Syndra still has no flash. It's down for a minute and a half or so left. So, yeah, if Damon pushes up, I expect to see the Pantheon ult come straight down in the mid lane.
Yeah, you also cannot gank the top lane anymore. There's a Mordekaiser. He's just let's say he gets ganked, he just ults. He does not.
Yeah, he immediately takes one of them to Death Realm, and then it's a 1v1 that they don't win.
He's weak pre 6, and then after that he's just ungankable anymore. I mean, he's still gankable, but you need.
I was gonna say, I don't even think he's weak pre 6. His early trading is still really strong in those levels.
Okay, sure, he's much weaker pre 6.
Yeah, no, I agree he is weaker, but he is not weak. Like, yeah, if you take an extended trade on a Mordekaiser levels like 2 to 4, once he's got at least all of his abilities, I think he's not a weak champion in lane. But I get what you're saying is once he gets his ultimate, he is ungankable, which, yeah, you need to severely play around Death Realm to gank him. Speaking of playing around things, we have 3 members here. I believe it is a support diff right now for Ace of Diamonds on this Grubs. Unfortunately, Persephone is stuck around. They get some nice trading onto Your Highness, but it is going to be at the cost of those Grubs. Didn't mention it, but the Drake did actually go down about 2 minutes ago to MexiGods. Yeah, they got it completely off screen.
Well, I mean, that's good for them.
Uncontested. Yeah.
Nothing that special. Just a free Drake, you know. Sometimes those happen. Sometimes they get contested.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay. Oh, Damon, he's literally just got his flash back and he immediately has to burn it. But there are 4 members there.
Ooh, that was a really tough Wukong ult. Or flash.
Yeah, the flash got nothing. And unfortunate there for Chris. Gonna have a hard time there. 5 minutes on the clock of his flash being down. So, don't know. Did the enemy team see it?
I don't know. I think he tried to flash ult them. But he noticed them being away. So I do think they actually saw it then.
Yeah, if they saw it, it may be something they can punish. We'll have to see if they can or not as we move towards the next Drake in about 2 minutes. So, key things to note, the Syndra flash is down, the Wukong flash is down. Everybody else has flash in the game, so that's going to be big for MexiGods having that advantage.
I would assume.
In terms of
Jinx
other
has
combat
good
summoners,
items. No,
there is a
everyone just
TP
has
advantage. Madden
there's
has
no
a TP advantage.
Yeah, there's no Shen TP, but I do think if Mordekaiser does TP to help the team out, Shen, in the end,
Yeah, he
still
has his
ult.
ultimate.
So he
Yeah.
technically has an ultimate, right, to help out, which is actually better than a TP. It's
Yeah, because
faster.
it's a shield.
Shields, yeah, it's faster than shields.
No, 100% I agree. Only thing that can be said is, oh yeah, if Mordekaiser does commit to the team fight with his TP, then it's actually strictly better for Poseidon, because he can ult in. They're both missing waves, and he gets to give someone a shield as well. He probably wants to give that shield regardless of if Mordekaiser commits. So I think it works out for them. Meanwhile, everywhere else on the map, we can see Sundered Sky has been completed for Yeezy, whereas Wukong is still on components. So that might be big. Nice little trade here by Hermes. He's going to steal the Syndra ultimate, but burns it immediately. Not quite enough damage to one-shot Damon, who is not quite finding his feet in this game. Meanwhile, yeah, literally in almost the exact same area, we see Yeezy taking a fight with Chris here. Chris has to burn the Cyclone defensively to keep himself alive.
Which is good, because there's a trade coming up, right? So Wukong has no ult for the next move.
Yeah, no Cyclone for the team fight. Pantheon knows his damage, and he gets a clean kill onto Damon there. That is so good for MexiGods. Now they have the man advantage. They have complete control of that bot side jungle as well. They've got 2 men clearing all of the vision in that area before this dragon starts up in about 5 seconds. Hades is going to get control of the lane here by pushing, and they're going to just move up. And now I think this has to be uncontested. Yeah,
it's just a free Drake again.
Yeah, there's not even anything they can get in kind of in response, right? Like, Wukong has to base. They know exactly where Wukong even is, so it's like they know he's not counter jungling anything. And so yeah, really that's out. Really clean play by the MexiGods there, honestly. But with all that said, the gold lead is literally only 700 gold. Even though there is 3 kills between the 2 teams and all 3 objectives here. So all 2 Drakes, 1 the Grubs did go to the side of the Ace of Diamonds. So in terms of feats of monster slaying, we are 1 objective away. So I believe it will be the Herald. Whoever gets Herald, if MexiGods get Herald, they will have the entire feats of strength. Whereas, yeah, unfortunate
so
there.
Nice. Really well played.
I just don't think Damon realized that the damage there, if Yeezy committed the flash, was going to be enough to kill him. They knew that the Syndra's flash was down, and being able to punish him there is really big. He would have lost a lot of XP there from missing the waves. So I say that, but he is actually a level up on Hermes right now. So even though he lost waves, I think Hermes has been sacking more to be around the map, right?
Yeah, I mean less CS, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
and also like, there's a big
15 CS down.
I think it also helps the gold graph is because of the 50 CS diff in top lane actually. Yeah, it's insanely much.
Yeah, no, Madden
it's a Shen. Yeah, it's a Shen, so he has value anyway. He doesn't
true. Oh, okay, Cyclone gonna come out here. They're gonna drop down. Shen ult's gonna come in. We see Silas is not afraid here. Gonna land the hook. And that is going to be a dead Damon there. It's his 3rd death of the game. Madden is in the fray, though, and he's going to try and make something happen here. I believe he has taken one of the players to Brazil, holding his shield for as much as humanly possible, but it's not actually going to be able to matter because Mochi is still going to go down. I believe Madden should get a consolation kill here on the side. Going to be able to pick up Poseidon. He has his 1st kill on the board. Hermes is looking, he's kind of thinking about it. He's going to throw a loose hook, see if he can find him. The chains don't connect. And yeah, I guess we kind of just move on, completely ignoring that. And one thing I want to mention here, so we've spoken so much about how the AD carries are the pivotal focus of these games, right? But look at the scorelines. They've been completely devoid of any combat until now. And I think there should be a kill here. Fed are Unfortunately, it actually went to Yeezy. Yeah, I think they tried there to make sure that it could go onto the Jinx, but I think just a poorly timed spear ended up taking it onto the Pantheon instead. But until that very moment, until I caster cursed it, they had perfectly balanced scores. They were 0-0-0. No team fighting had been done by them. They were just chilling, farming, having a little balanced time.
I think this game is really centered around the jungler. The jungle this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think Yeezy is putting in a shift in this game.
Yeezy, I think he's a sub. I wouldn't say an emergency. He's just a sub, right?
No, he is an emergency sub, yeah.
Oh, he's an emergency sub.
He's not a part of their official roster. He played for them yesterday in replace of Hermes, I believe. And then in this game, he is an emergency sub for Zeus. Speaking of jungle interaction, though, Wukong there, able to successfully gank Poseidon.
That guy is just a super sub. You can tell he's even.
Yeah, I mean, he's played 3 roles and he is one lane, he's done kind of convincing performance in all 3 roles. And we see here he's about to pick up Madden. He's able to get that kill, and now it's a 1v1. But he has a 2-level lead on this Wukong. Wukong is going to flash the wall to get himself to safety. Fortunately for him, the flash was not up for Yeezy, but Yeezy is not going to give up the chase. We can see on the minimap he is still chasing here, and I think he's going to have flash to go for it. He's going to smite. Doesn't want to commit to the dive though, and I understand why there. You know, he is 5-1-2 with a 500 gold bounty right now, so if he dropped that bounty just by being a little bit overzealous, that is a very easy way to let the Ace of Diamonds back into the game here. I say back into the game like they're massively down. They are only down.
It's not. It's super
literally
even.
like 1k.
Yeah.
If that.
I mean, what is it? Ace of Diamonds don't have Drake, sure, but they have the 3 Grodies. While on the MexiGods, they have 2 Drakes. So it's still super. I would still say it's super even, just because of the CS diff that's happening in this game. And top and mid has so much CS gap. So it's absolutely not over. It's still very, very even.
I agree. Ooh, that is a big chunk of damage. Oh, Milio's going to come out to try and keep the Jinx, the Sivir safe, but then Poseidon's going to come in here and they're going to secure themselves a kill onto Mochi. And this, remember, Drake has just spawned. So we have every member here of the MexiGods ready to tussle in this bot side, looking for kills here. They're going to get the stun onto Damon. Damon's going to get dropped down to 10%. He's going to get killed again. 4th death for Damon. Is really struggling in this game. They are going to give up a turret in the top lane there. We see Poseidon's going to burn his TP to try and make sure they can't get 2. And now the MexiGods swarm upon the Drake. And we see Madden is walking down, but he is on his own. So I don't think he's going to get there in time to make a difference. He's just going to shove that mid wave and probably base, I imagine.
And that guy, they are now soul point. That's actually huge.
Yeah, it's massive for them. Even despite the fact they don't have a gold lead. Madden stuck around a little too long here, and I don't know if this is like a bait. None of his team are nearby. He is going to take Pantheon into the death realm with him. He's going to probably just wait to die. The score is currently 2-2. This is match point for both teams. Game 5 of the 5-game series. And MexiGods have got a commanding lead here at 18 minutes. Yeah, we get the replay here. Nice play on the whirlwind there by the Janna to be able to knock both people up, to layer it with the super mega death rocket, and then again just up in the enemy's jungle, knowing exactly what they can get away with, knowing the Syndra's flash is down here and being able to punish it yet again. I think that's the 3rd time that the Syndra has died because their flash has been down and have just been a little bit too forward. And then really this by Madden. Yeah, Madden here is having a hard time there. I think he had the idea to catch the wave mid to be able to farm 2 lanes was a good idea. But then he stuck around a little bit too long and the enemy team were able to come down on him, and then there was nothing he could do. He can't 1v4 right now. He's strong, but he is not that strong. And Pantheon is going to come here onto Damon. They may be trying to get the kill here. Super Mega Death Rocket's going to come in and they're going to get that 5th kill here onto the Syndra, who is again just really struggling right now.
Even if she has flash, you can't flash away from that stupid stun.
Yeah. Once the stun connects, it is what it is. And Pantheon's so strong right now that he has the ability to carry the fights on his own. He can kill priority targets just with his own combo right now. Like he's on 2 items and they are not weak items. They are primarily AD. So, we mentioned that his build is about survivability, right? But that doesn't mean he doesn't hurt. Especially when he's level 14 to Chris's level 11. He's got 60 CS in the lead right now. Like, he's been farming his camps cleanly, and he has been farming champs even more cleanly. Yeezy for president over here. Holy shit. He's going hard.
He is probably the super sub of the game. Of the team.
For real. Especially in this game 5, he has been looking super clean. You see Chris here is hovering the Syndra. Don't quite think anything's going to happen here. It's more of a defensive hover, I think, than anything. And they are actually on vision, so the MexiGods know that there are 3 people here in this bot side. I wonder if that changes their decision-making here and they go for the Herald. If they get seen going for Herald, though, obviously the Diamonds will go for this Atacon. They've committed 4 members, 5 members, in fact, to this bottom side of the jungle. So they are really looking to fight around Atacon right now. Meanwhile, Yeezy has made his way over to the Herald, so he's looking for Herald gameplay.
I don't even. I think they should just possibly get a trade in at this point. I don't think it's tough, right, for the Diamonds. Like, what can you do? Because now it's a point where they're gonna be quite behind, right? The goal is increasing. So how
we can see they've caught Pantheon here. They know Pantheon was on Herald, and so they've immediately called to go for the Atacon, like we said, right? So that makes sense. Hermes is here, and he is kind of jostling for position. We see okay, they're going in for a big play. They're going to see the stolen Cyclone. Poseidon is there. He's going to land the taunt here. They're going to be able to kill Sivir. 3 members are still actually on this Atacon, though, and I think Syndra's going to go down here, too, so both primary carries are going to go down for the side of the Diamonds. Wukong is caught on his own. I don't know who actually got the Atacon, though.
Blue side.
Blue side did get it, yeah?
Yes, you see on the top, it's the most left one.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the one on the far left. Yeah. So yeah, as objective bounties spawn in for the Ace of Diamonds, they did get the Atacon, but at what cost here? 5k in the lead right now for the MexiGods. Gonna take the Jinx to the Death Realm, and I think that's gonna be a free kill here for Madden. Madden hits the shield right now, and he's looking to maybe kill the Janna, but I don't think he has quite enough damage here, and as Yeezy shows up, he's gonna punish. 5 members strong, the MexiGods come in and secure their 17th kill of the game.
That's
and
it's
so back and forth.
Yeah. This is a point where it's looking really tough for the Diamonds, but it can happen, right? Last game as well, they had a 10k gold lead, but they did come back to it just a 2k gold lead. So it can still happen. Of just a single mistake, it can make them lose. It's definitely not over, but it's looking tough.
It is looking real tough right now. I agree. I don't know what they do here. So yeah, like you said, they got the Atacon, but at what cost? I believe 4 members died. As we return to live view, we can see that the MexiGods have complete control over this 4th Drake. Sivir and Milio are pathing towards it, but it is already at half HP, and their jungler is not nearby. They do secure Soul, so that is Hextech Soul, uncontested, 6k gold lead right now. The only thing not going for them is the grubs in the Atacon, but I don't think they need them. The Baron is spawning in 50 seconds. They have control of the map right now. The game is theirs to lose, to be honest. With the amount of commanding control that Yeezy has had in this jungle, and that Hermes and Poseidon have been able to achieve with their kind of semi-global presence, really. The entire team have just been moving as a unit, and I think it's kind of ironic that we spent a lot of time talking about how the tail of this game the tale of this series has been a bot lane focused endeavor, and yet right now in game 5 it is the top mid and jungle of MexiGods that are pulling in the clutch. We see Chris goes in here onto the Jinx. He's gonna land Cyclone onto 2, but his team aren't really there. Madden's in the middle of fighting somebody else, and now several members here for the Ace of Diamonds are dead, and this fight was just way too split. Now they've got 2 members here stuck in the pit, and they are on the wrong side of town. They need to get the fuck out of Dodge if they want to be able to have any chance of winning this game. And Hermes even is on top of them right now. He's gonna get caught by the gonna get caught there and die, and that's 4 members dead here. 4 members of the Ace of Diamonds just gone. Low health bars for most of the MexiGods, but this is an ambitious Baron attempt, I think.
I don't think they too low on the HP department. Yeah. I don't think they live this. I think you just have to run. Yeah. She decided to run.
I was gonna say, I think it's an ambitious one. With Shen here now, I think it's way more doable. But yeah, there we go. It's on about 5,000 HP right now. Yeah, we see that here Hermes has to leave, and now Yeezy's going to be able to secure that. So that is a Baron right now for them, and I believe all 5 members were up, so they all have it. We're able to secure a top turret as well off the back of it. The gold lead is now 8k. This is MexiGods' game to lose, and that is so crazy. If Ace of Diamonds lose this, they have lost back-to-back 5-game series.
That's so tough. That's so painful.
That's so rough for them. The mental for them at that point is so harsh. And I gotta say, big kudos to MexiGods if they do win this, because honestly, they've run the entire losers bracket. So to see them get this far, when you gotta remember their round 1 series against Ace of Diamonds was a 2-0 convincing stomp.
Yeah. It was. I saw that one. That was full stomp.
Yeah, I expected this to be a 3-0.
I did too. But then I felt like casting. Yeah, and then here we are, game 5.
Hello, I thought it was gonna be a 3-0, so that's why I decided to cast it, and now here I am, game 5. It's 1 in the morning.
No, it's 1:30 a.m. No, it's great. You know, it's teams of people I really. They're both really cool teams. I like the people as well in it, so I had to cast them, right?
Oh, this is a big attempt at an engage here. We're going to see the Monsoon come out by the Janna. Going to be able to keep everybody safe here. And look, the Shen ult comes out finally. Going to be keeping the Jinx alive, and this might be the difference maker here. They do kill Damon. They kill Chris. They kill Madden. And now getting excited, we see the Pantheon is going to come. Grand Skyfall coming down from the top. They're going to be able to go down on this turret, and we see that is a clean ace. This might be the game. They've got minions in the base already. It's definitely a series.
I don't think this is
this has to be it.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. I think, yeah, there we go. There's a next wave. They lost their wave they had initially is gone, but they get a new wave in. And it doesn't matter. 26 kills to 7. A 12k gold lead. I think this is the most commanding lead that MexiGods have had in the entire 5-game series. And they're going to wrap this up. They ran the entire losers bracket. They take their fucking win back. They take their win back against Ace of Diamonds.
Oh my
They're back in the winners bracket. They make it.
What a game.
Insane series. Congratulations, MexiGods. You guys have secured your place in the Emerald bracket grand finals of Summer Invitational 2025. That was an insane series for you guys, and incredibly well played.